evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a very special quiz for you this week. We've actually got 3 goddamn teams. It was that popular. We ended up with 3. So we've got Monkey Corpse, the Scientist, and the Christ Punchers all competing for the title of Daftest Answers this week because we've changed it up a bit. We've got some conspiracies for you. We've got some general knowledge for you, some movie quotes, and team questions for everyone. But let's go around the table, say hello to everyone, and we'll start with Team Monkey Corpse and its team captain, Corpus Defectus. How are you doing, Squire?
Really? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm doing fine. So I'm the team captain. Wow.
You're the team captain, yeah. Well, you've been trying to come on for the past, 3 weeks? So,
yeah, and I utterly failed, so.
So hopefully you and Jutmutt and the Drunk Monkey, who's the other player, are going to knock everyone for dead and knock Ilya and Christ Puncher off their title of most wins so far. Monkey, are you there, mate?
Yeah, I'm fucking here, mate. I was just about to say you can't expect a monkey to captain anything, but I tell you what, I can throw some fucking shit. I'll give you that.
Oh dear. Oh dear. But then turning to the team in the middle, simply titled The Scientist, it's AB Science.
Oh, hello.
hello. How are you doing, Squire? Do you like your team name? Because I think I sprung that on you just before we ran the intro.
Yeah, pretty much. Not something I would have chosen myself because I think it's a bit of a rich thing. I mean, it's my job title and everything, but that's a lot of expectations and shit.
There is, but you've got science in your title name, so I could have put you as a scientist, but I think it's quite funny.
I am the scientist.
You are the, Well, there's no other scientists on this show, so technically, you are. Whether you want to be
Ilya as a data scientist, I suppose.
Shh. Don't spoil your title.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, Ilya's bragging about how she's going to win the third win.
Oh, yes.
And you're saying how she has the most wins, but as far as I've been on this show, I mean, as a function of number of appearances.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm just happy I'm here.
Yeah. Ilya, through the day, has been giving out the stick of yes, I'm going to win this show. I'm going to beat everyone. So, Tati's feeling a bit evil and possibly will be using his evil Scottish powers. But, as we say, the Christ Punchers are returning, hoping for their third win. And it's Ilya as team captain and Punchy bringing up the rear, doing what he's told.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds about right. But I love Tatty. I love you, Tatty. And to be fair, when Punchy wasn't able to join earlier because he didn't think he'd be off working time, who did I come to and ask to help be on my team but Monkey and AB Science? I love y'all too. So I think that gives me 10 golden points off the bat.
I think you were slow, though. As a teammate, you should have just asked me.
Ilya, stop kissing their ass. It's not going to do us any good.
Okay. So, I'm going to win everything, bitches.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's better smack talk.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. So if you're feeling brave and you're feeling smart, this is probably the wrong channel for you. Because these first 10 questions are all about conspiracies. And I'm going to ask you about a conspiracy. And I want your stupidest, silliest, funniest answer. You never know. It could actually be the right answer because most of these are fucking out there mental as shit. So we're going to start with what's so special about Denver Airport?
Punchy.
Go on, Punchy.
They rest on the bosom of the mighty deep.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's actually quite funny. I do like that. I'm not sure if it's stupid enough. Anyone else care to give us something there?
No, I wouldn't know.
Ilya.
Go on.
Oh. Every room has a weed, like a receptacle that you can go in and you can buy weed and all that good stuff. It makes sense to me. It's Denver.
So every room's got a room where you can go and get pot out of.
Yes.
How is that a conspiracy?
Yeah, that's not really a conspiracy.
I don't know.
That
That
sounds like fun. Heaven to anyone that smokes weed.
Yeah, I mean, at least Punchy's answer was it's conspiracy because it's on the bosom of whatever. But yeah.
I I don't think it's
Isn't it-
true though.
Isn't it that when isn't it when that geezer proved that America was half the size that it actually is? Is that Denver Airport? No, that was just a runway somewhere, wasn't it?
I think that was just
that
runway,
was
yeah, and
maybe
he was filming planes taking off, saying, "Look, it's the same speed as this car that's 10 times
Yeah.
closer to me."
Well,
than
I
the
know.
Racing a plane like a lunatic.
I know the real answer, but still.
Well, give the real answer.
Is it the major transport hub for all the lizard people?
Wow.
Well, yeah, but
that
that's
might
that's
actually be
conspiracy
included in
theory.
this
That's
conspiracy. Right, Ilya reckons she knows the real answer. What's the real answer about what's so special about Denver Airport in terms of conspiracies?
So there's a couple of different ones. There's like, from what I know off the top of my head, there's 3 or 4. There may be even more, but one of them is that it was built by the New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest one out there. Is that it's an Illuminati hub, and it was built by the New World Order.
Yeah, what's the proof for that one? Can you remember that?
The only thing I know of is that people have noted that there are these strange markings on the building, and they believe they're connected to the New World Order. And then there's an organization called the New World Airport Commission for building it that built it.
Yeah, see, I've got here, it's unusually large. It's far too far away from the center of Denver. There's Masonic and alleged satanic symbols, as well as a set of murals, which include descriptions of war and death. And
Well,
it's
did you know?
World Order hub.
Did you know that the New World Airport Commission is the group that actually built it? That's another thing. Yeah.
I didn't know that one, but that should go on the list. That's quite funny. Yeah, we'll give a point to Tati's already done it. I was going to say a point to the Christ Punchers there. But yeah, Denver Airport is the home of the New World Order's transport hub, and it connects to a large underground city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the lizards live, right?
That's where the lizards live, yes. The lizards live underneath Denver Airport.
And you will find the
Fixes.
bosom flowing with lots of milk down there too. So.
yes. Blood milk.
Flood milk. What, is it all muddy? Yeah. Right.
Ew.
What is slap?
Well, slap
I'll
like
fucking
if you know
give you
the
one
answer.
in a minute.
Okay, spell that, please.
SLAP. Slap.
Oh,
Bend
okay.
over.
Ilya.
Go on.
Oh my God, really?
It's what I do to Punchy every day when he says anything.
And he loves it. And he loves it. He loves it.
Ilya, that's called spanking, not slapping.
That's
One is foreplay,
it's-
one is abuse.
It's stupid little asshole pricks that believe any idiotic crap like the shape of the earth. Or rather,
I think
what it
that's
isn't.
a point for Monkey Courts to getting an anagram to fit in with slap that actually fits the point of the night.
I'm happy with that.
Quite good. That was quite
you
good.
go, man.
AB Science, you got any idea what slap is?
I think I've got the right answer, but I'll
Go
leave
on.
All right. So it is the worst acronym I can think of because it doesn't really fit. It should actually be SLUSAP.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the right
Secret
one.
Large-Scale Atmospheric Program.
Yeah. Do you know what the conspiracy theory is for this?
Yeah, that's chemtrails, of course.
Chemtrails.
All about chemtrails. So slap is what you get, what you should give to anyone who talks about chemtrails. But it's the secret large-scale atmospheric program. The theory alleges that water condensation trails from aircraft consist of chemicals.
And they're mind controlling chemicals. They're not just any chemicals.
Yes, they are
They're
Hey,
mind controlling chemicals.
And they're not just mind controlling. They also give off radiation. Like, remember that one guy that was outside not wearing a shirt looking at chemtrails and he got a sunburn and confused it with the chemtrails?
Well, to make it more amusing, in 2016, the Carnegie Institute for Science published the first peer-reviewed study of chemtrail theory, and 1 out of 77 participating atmospheric chemicals and geochemists stated that they see a connection and evidence for chemtrails. That's 1 out of 77. Obviously, it makes it true.
I'll tell you, funny. There's a Dutch guy that's trying to get a petition, so our government will discuss the contrails thing.
For God's sake, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. Well, it's a point for the scientists, so we're all at 1 point apiece, which is quite good considering we're only 2 questions in.
Yeah.
Right, we have a picture. Can everyone see the screen?
Yep.
One
Cool.
sec.
No,
What's that?
hang on.
No, I'm
No.
on.
Okay, I can see now.
No,
Which
no.
which screen am I going to? The Shills video feed?
Yeah, Monkey, you might even know this anyway. We're going
Hang
to
on.
AB's going to post the AB's going to post it. No, Tati's going to post a picture in a second. We'll leave it up for a little bit. And it's a Beatles album cover. And I want to know, what are they spelling out?
Haha.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't
Yes,
see it.
they're
So.
not.
Ilya!
Go on.
Time.
No.
Damn
No.
it.
And how is that conspiracy theory? Monkey, are you familiar with the well, I can say it because it's up on screen now. The album cover for Help by the Beatles.
It's coming up now. Hang on.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So yeah, we want to know, what are they out
Punchy.
using semaphore? Go on.
Punchy. Okay, if you take the T that the guy on the left is making, and if you change that over to an E, and then if you rearrange the guy at the right end and switch him with the guy second from the right, you get evil.
What?
Wow,
Think
you're
about
right
it.
about that.
Now, to be fair, that would fit in with how conspiracy tards do things, but I'm only going to give you half a point because I didn't laugh that hard as when Monkey did his slaps one. So you can get half a point for that.
Thank you.
So, shit, I can't, because it does not spell out help. Because
does
the
not.
photographer didn't I didn't like the look of it. But the first one is definitely a D.
No.
Is it
Oh,
not?
you know what?
No.
Maybe-
Or is that an N?
Yes.
That is an N.
Yes.
Because all I know is, oh yeah, because D is you have one hand up and one hand down, and that's where the peace
Oh my
symbol comes from nuclear disarmament.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got the first one, which is D, or N, sorry, and the last one is D then.
Now, the last one, I'll give you the letters because we're going to work out the conspiracy. It's NUJV.
UJV.
Yeah. Now, what is special about that and the Beatles, and why would they put that on an album?
It's spelled out help in semaphore.
No. Oh, Tati.
What?
Okay.
I
But-
would not know.
Well, it looks.
I know jack shit about it.
We still got
That's
those,
the
haven't we?
only question that has actually got a QI style answer because it definitely doesn't spell out help, even though the title of the album is Help. And even you just missed it as well earlier because I just said it spells out NUJV. And we're just trying to work out what the craziness behind the spelling of NUJV on the front of this album is.
Sorry, if they were monkeys, that would just spell monk.
It would.
Depends on whether you look at it from a UK or a US perspective.
Yeah,
Oh,
because the
NUJV.
US cover is NUJV,
And
No.
the
whereas the
NBUJ is
yeah.
Wait. Okay. No. Oh, wait. Okay. It's
The hell with this
NUJV.
in Dutch.
NUJV. Okay, you guys. It's just an initialism for nudist unite vagina. Just vagina.
new unknown. No. It's an abbreviation for new unknown James vocalist.
New
Yes,
unknown
that's the
John
one.
vocalist.
Yes, that's
John.
the one.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Because the conspiracy theory was that Paul McCartney died.
Yeah.
It's
So we
fun
have
to stay
new
at the
vocalist.
YMCA.
YMCA is yeah, it's the new unknown John vocalist because they all thought the conspiracy was that he died, they've replaced him, but they didn't want to tell anyone. Does anyone know which other Beatles cover has got a hint to someone dying on it?
Time. No, it's Abbey Road.
Abbey Road, yes. Can you remember what they all are in Abbey Road?
Oh my gosh. No, not offhand.
So
My dad
John,
was a Beatles fanatic and has like memorabilia, so I know quite a bit, but I don't know it all offhand.
Wait, did you ask what was the sign for death on Abbey Road?
is a hint for death on Abbey Road, but
They're
I'll let
walking
everyone know
across
it's
a fucking street.
Isn't that
like
something
some
to do with the
fucking
fact that they
matter,
haven't got?
traffic isn't a thing?
Is it something to do with the fact that they haven't got shoes on?
Yeah, so you got the barefoot thing from Abbey Road. So John is the preacher, Ringo is the undertaker, and George is the gravedigger.
Right.
And the barefoot because he's dead. So that was the thing. And on
The other thing is there's something about the license plate too.
I haven't seen that one, so these are all some of the silly ones that I've got. But on the original Abbey Road album cover, also one of them's got a cigarette that doesn't in reprints.
Yes.
It doesn't, because they had to Photoshop that out because
Yes.
of political correctness.
Correct.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
So I think we'll give half a point there to the Christ Punchers rather than the full point, simply because you said James instead of John, and I'm feeling evil. But it still puts you in the lead with. I don't
Okay.
actually know what he's done now. Well, it'll put it all, everyone even, all at 1 point.
Okay.
Monkey Corpse came up with a good thing, but no. Right. Dooby. Question number 4. Here's one to test everyone's knowledge of stupid conspiracies. What do Sigmund Freud, Mark Twain, Henry James, a loony from Newcastle, and the Holy Ghost have in common?
Punchy.
Go on.
If you horribly misspell all their names, you get Illuminati Freemason 666.
Not bad. Not bad. Maybe.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what do Sigmund Freud, Mark Twain, Henry James, a loony from Newcastle, and the Holy Ghost all have in common?
They all support Newcastle United.
Those bastards.
Not bad, not bad. Think of stupid conspiracies to do with famous playwrights.
Yes. They all claim that Shakespeare wasn't Shakespeare.
That's the one. Yeah, they all think Shakespeare didn't write his plays. Do you know where the Holy Ghost comes into it?
God, no. I just remembered that because I thought you were not doing QI questions.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy one, though.
All right, it's still a QI question.
It is. Yeah, so the reason the Holy Ghost comes into it, because Delia Bacon, who is this insane woman who wrote a 625-page book all about how Shakespeare didn't write any of his plays, when her deathbed claimed she was the Holy Ghost.
Oh yeah, of course.
Gosh.
But yeah. It's because she had this really that whole stupid thing of like people saying that the working classes would not be able to aspire to be such a great playwright in society at the time.
Right.
Had no opportunities and stuff like that. Even though Shakespeare wasn't that working class, he was well respected. He was a talented kid at school. He went to a grammar school and pretty much followed the exact kind of level of education and training and enjoyed the right level of privilege that you would expect from a really influential playwright.
The real question is, who first introduced the idea that Shakespeare was not himself?
More than likely Shakespeare, because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
No, it was a book that was written by J.T. Looney in 1920.
Ooh, didn't know that one.
Yeah, he
point
was
for that?
highly educated and trained as a lawyer, and he basically put out this book called Shakespeare Identified.
Oh yeah. That's that's quite well known. I think they even made a movie based on that, didn't they?
Yes,
I believe in the Saint Trinian's movie that was all about finding the treasure, because Shakespeare wasn't really Shakespeare. He was a pirate, or she was a pirate, I should say. And yeah, that was the thing behind Saint Trinian's. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to watch a film that's got people who are dressed as schoolgirls, but all the actresses are like 20 odd.
right.
Well, I'm not gonna.
All
No,
the
I'm
good
not,
ones.
I'm not gonna go
all
there.
the good ones, like the main whatever name. She used to be in EastEnders.
Right.
You know who I mean.
I have no idea who you mean, actually, but
I'll
still.
find a picture later. Right, so yeah, so that was that claim. So all of those believed, and I say a loony from Newcastle. I think he was actually Professor Looney, as it was actually corrected in the thing, but it sounds more funny and confusing. Right, question number 5. What's special about the events from 6/14 to 9/11?
Sorry, what?
What's special about the events from 6/14 to 9/11?
Punchy.
Go on, Punchy.
That was when God went through puberty.
So,
Corpus, that's when Bush found out he was going to be attacked by his intelligence agencies. Inside job, not job.
Oh, that's quite good. That's quite
So-
good. Half a point for Monkey Corpse. I will specify, though, it's 6/14 to 9/11 AD.
oh,
Go on, just something stupid. What do you think happened between those
Oh,
297 years?
yes, Charlemagne.
What about Charlemagne?
He didn't exist.
That's
Phantom-
it. That's it. Yes, it's Phantom Time. So that's a
Phantom
point for the
Time.
scientist. Yeah,
I was about to say the Phantom Time conspiracy.
I
but-
know, but he got to it with saying Charlemagne didn't exist. So yeah, the Phantom Time hypothesis. AB, would you care to expand since you answered that one?
Yes, this is the idea that that period between 6/14 and 9/11, that was just a fabrication. It had to do something to do with succession or something along those lines for the Vatican, or I can't remember exactly. But
change to make it closer for the millennium for the Pope or whatever.
yeah. So, God, something
It was
weird like that.
presented by Heribert somebody. I can't
Illing.
remember. Illing, yeah. And yeah.
Yeah, so he was the first person to promote this crazy ass theory. I believe Flat Earth British likes this one a lot. He's done it a few times in his videos because, of course, he would. As me and AB know, we've met him. He's fucking nuts.
They were actually all of these historical discrepancies and conspiracies that he had were presented in an archaeological conference in 1986 because I watched a documentary on that. I've tried to answer quicker.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, the
state
thing
that
is
there's not
this
enough
was-
stuff. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, this was entertained kind of semi-seriously because of a very limited amount of written
Right.
evidence. There's very little literature from this time, and not a lot of accounts, but that's easily accounted for.
Right.
By the fact that these were also kind of the dark ages.
Yeah.
The Vatican had a real big clamp down on people learning to read and write and stuff like that, and there was a very tight control of information.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, one of the crazy theories. Right, next crazy theory. Who has come from the Alpha Draconis star system and are responsible for a worldwide conspiracy?
Donald Trump.
Lizards.
The space Jews.
Donald Trump.
Right. Monkey can have a point for Donald Trump because that's quite fitting.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
see,
these
I
are the
don't
space
know if
lizards, aren't they? The pedophilic
Space lizards, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to address Punch though. I don't think you can say the Jews. That's just like that's not on, dude. So you only get half a point. But yeah,
But in fairness, we are talking about the conspiracy nuts, right?
Exactly.
I am pretty sure that there will be some really anti-Semitic. I don't know how anti-Semitic he really is, but an extreme anti-Semitic version of David Icke somewhere who will say,
Right.
"Yeah, it's the Jews."
Yeah.
Well, have you not seen Spirit Science?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, a spirit science.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
God.
think we all came from outer space. But so
it's
it's
brilliant.
David Icke, the man who thinks the Holocaust didn't happen, obviously. So, who's
Okay,
in...
so he is a pretty bad anti-Semite then.
He is, yeah.
All
That's why he wasn't allowed to go to, was it Australia or somewhere? They wouldn't let him in. Or there was somewhere he wasn't allowed to go. Basically
But
revoked
hold on,
his,
if you're not allowed to enter Australia because of Holocaust denial, what about Flat Earth Aussie Jesus? Is he going to get booted out? Or...
Unfortunately not. I think it's because he was going to speak at a conference and his visa was speaking at the conference, but they decided because of the views he'd put forward like a week before, they cancelled it like 2 days before his due to fly. He said, "No, you're not fucking going, you dickhead."
in fairness, that is quite bad because that does fuel his whole narrative, doesn't it?
It does, which is a pain in the ass. Does anyone know who's included in this lizard people conspiracy?
Queenie,
Break Obama.
Queenie, Barack
Donald
Obama.
Trump.
Yeah.
The Queen.
Yeah, the Queen, yeah. Basically anyone in power. So back in 2013, public polling in America indicated that 4% of registered voters believed in David Icke's theory.
But hold on. Anyone in power. Now, I know that David Icke, he lives in the Isle of Wight. I mean, that must be a scary world for him because if you live on the Isle of Wight, anyone in power could mean anyone from the Queen down to the team leader at your local
That's
pub.
why I said
It could be.
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you, maybe me. Who knows? But yeah.
Did you know?
Oh, God.
Did you know that he used to be a professional footballer?
I did,
Wait.
yeah. He used to be a professional footballer.
Soccer
Pretty
player,
good, wasn't he?
football player.
No, not soccer. Football.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Football.
No.
Do you know
Yeah.
what he said in
Football,
one of
not
his...
hand egg. Football.
Do you know what he
Hey.
said in one of his interviews not long after leaving soccer as a game and becoming a professional conspiracy twat?
What? That he was Jesus, the Son of God.
Yes, that he was Jesus.
Was Terry Wogan? Was it Wogan that was sat
It
with
was,
him? or-
yeah. Yeah, and he
I
came
remember
on.
that.
and
He
that's
was in his shell
stupid
suit,
fight.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
And the Isle of Arran would fall into
You know,
the sea.
weirdly, I only watched that probably a couple of months back, just to watch it again. I was like, and the audience is laughing at him, and Wogan's pointing out, they're laughing at you and not with you, and he's just taking care, doesn't he?
No. And the fact that he's gone from that to selling books and people take him seriously on all this shit. He went on national television claiming to be Jesus. For fuck's sake. How crazy are you? Oh,
See,
Well,
I don't.
there's a thing that we've got, that me and Cats have got in our live stream, which is one of the cards, which is basically saying, if you want to make a shit ton of money, then write a book talking about how, if you want to make a shit ton of money, don't go into science, write a book about how the scientists are lying to you.
Yeah, sounds about right.
sounds right. It's what most
Yeah,
flat
looking at
earthers
that.
do. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, I've just noticed Pip in the chat, and it's reminded me that say congratulations to Pip after just hitting past the 200 sub mark on her channel.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Nice. Well
Well
done.
done to that. Anyone who hasn't seen Pip's channel, go over. She does some awesome readings of books and things, and they're so fucking funny. They are so fucking funny.
You'll
But-
piss your man.
Right then, where are we? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Question number 7. Oh God, how was I going to word this one? Oh yeah, I remember now. What is the high frequency active auroral research program?
COVID-19.
Half a
Wait,
point.
hold on. What?
Oh my God.
High frequency.
Active auroral, as in like
I
aurora
was gonna
borealis,
bring
yeah,
this up.
research program.
I was going to bring this
Um,
an earlier question, the one with the contrails, but yeah, I know it.
If you know the answer, give
Yeah.
the answer. If you-
Ilya,
It's
But
hard.
this is not a conspiracy thing.
It's hard. It's
it's
like
HARP. It's where there's a
weapon control.
secret weapon. I said Ilya.
It's
Yeah, but they were already talking.
They didn't call out their name. I thought that was the rule.
and it
It's
was
true,
an
I thought that was
outstanding. It was an outstanding tour by Muse as well.
Yeah. So we know it's HARP, but remember we're after the conspiracy. So what is the conspiracy behind it?
But they control the
weapon.
weather.
but yeah, that they control the weather. You're just being the loudest tonight, Ilya.
I'm just saying it because I know the answer. It's that they are designed to control the weather or worse.
No, they're
Don't
designed.
know.
They are designed to deliver outstanding laser shows and fantastic guitar solos. It's
I thought they
it's simple
triggered
as
the
that.
Haiti. I thought
No.
they triggered the Haiti earthquake.
No. They triggered one of the best tours and one of the best live shows ever created by a human being.
No. The greatest live show ever was a show that we get from the Van Halen radiation belts. Come on.
Oh, that's good on the concert and good for the Van Allens. But yeah, it is obviously HARP. We got there far too quickly. I was hoping to go through the fullness of the conspiracy, which is conspiracy theorists claim that the government uses the Alaska-based program to change the weather using electromagnetic waves. So those same sort of waves in your mobile phone, which are obviously giving you all fucking COVID on 60 hertz, even though 5G doesn't use 60 hertz.
There you go.
Slight correction.
It can use 60 hertz, but at the moment, no company has bought rights to a 60 hertz bandwidth because of the limited amount of range on it. But you can get 60 gigahertz Wi-Fi routers, which is quite nice. At the moment, all of Europe is signed up to use the 24 gigahertz band, which actually goes between 22 and 26 gigahertz.
Well,
Guess what I did a video on last week?
So the 60 gig, the band that the 60 gigahertz sits in, that is unlicensed.
Yeah.
So it won't be used for kind of the 5G that is operated by the by the big companies and sold off. But locally, businesses can use it to deliver short range signal.
Yeah,
but yeah, it won't be licensed. It won't be widespread, and it's not going to be a thing. And the whole claim around, because I've been looking into it as well. And the whole claim about it interfering with hemoglobin, the oxidization of that, there is absolutely no literature supporting that.
No, I sent you the paper that Spurs had, didn't I? And he was literally using this paper that mentioned stuff about 60 gigahertz frequencies and saying to everyone, "Look, there's a paper how 60 gigahertz is so bad for you." And I read through it and I said to him, "Nowhere in that paper does it mention anywhere anything to do with the human body." And he went,
"No, that was a paper on spectroscopy." It was on spectroscopy, and it had nothing to do with that. But I found the whole source of that, and there's a guy claiming to be a chemist and a biochemist. Now,
shit. 1 second.
That's you. But and he just said that. And people just looked at his credentials and said, "Yeah, okay, we'll believe him." But I can't find any literature on that whatsoever.
Oh, but yeah, these crazy theories get fucking worse. But I think we've given the point to the Christ Punchers of that. And I'll give half a point to AB because he had some good stuff there and it made me laugh. Monkey Corpse says, "I need more funny answers off you, though. So hopefully you'll be able to do well with this one." Question number 8. Oh, good God. This is going to be fun.
God, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, right. Dr. Phil Valentine, who considers himself to be a metaphysicist, mathematician, and educator, has discovered a connection between Malcolm X and Obama. But what is it?
Jeremy Clarkson.
What? How is Jeremy Clarkson a connection between Malcolm X and Obama? I need to hear more about this, Monkey.
He's their daddy.
But Clarkson is the dad of Malcolm X. You know what? This is.
You said you wanted something funny, fuckface, so you got it.
Oh hell yeah!
This is pretty close because he is claiming that Obama is Malcolm X's son.
That's the one. Yeah, hence why Monkey gets half a point for that because of just saying Clarkson. He claims that Malcolm X is Obama's father. So who could have thought that America's human rights activist Malcolm X could be the father of former President of the United States, Barack Obama? Most of you would probably say that doesn't make sense and nobody believes this absurd theory. Well, according to Dr. Phil Valentine, who convinced himself to be all those things that I said before, Obama and Malcolm X's similarities are so striking we have to believe they are father and son. This conspiracy theory has multiple videos and more than 1 hour long where Valentine explains the truth about Barack Obama. It's like,
Sorry,
Right.
can we get a picture of Malcolm X and Obama just to see the
I'm
comparison?
sure we could. Malcolm X Obama.
I did not know that one. I hadn't heard that.
I
one.
think that's quite a funny one. That.
And I missed all that.
Also,
Oh,
isn't Obama's dad? It is pretty well established who his dad was, right?
yes.
Malcolm X. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Clearly. And I suppose. But I suppose there's a certain rationale in it, right? And that's how the kind of Spanish churches, the surnames work.
I've just sent Tati a picture. If you can get that up for us, Tati, that would be amusing. So it's a picture of Malcolm X and Obama. But yeah, see what everyone thinks if you really think that they are father and son. And I would say no. They look similar, but I wouldn't call them father and son. But it's very scary when Tati's all quiet, isn't it?
Daddy.
Yep, no, just grabbing that the no, bud.
I just thought
Because my guess is basically, he's just a racist, and he's just basically gone, yeah, just black. They will look.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's basically what I'm thinking.
waiting for that, and I was expecting that to be someone's answer tonight. It's like, what's the connection between them? They're both black. So, well, yeah, but there's more, obviously. And yeah, I can see that being the guy's answer of, yeah, they're both that color, and they're both of African origin. So yes, they must both be related. No, just no.
That's not fair. I missed this question.
Oh, the question was, I'll read you the question, Punchy, just so you can hear it. Dr. Phil Valentine, who considered himself to be a metaphysicist, a mathematician, and an educator, has discovered a connection between Malcolm X and Obama. But what is it?
Oh, I totally would have said that.
Oh, but yeah, I thought that one was a hilarious one that had to go in. There we go. There's the picture up for anyone. So if you can see the stream, there's Malcolm X and there's Obama.
Yeah.
Which one?
He literally just went, yeah, they're both black.
They're black. Like, oh my god.
Or they both got hands with fingers. They're both using fingers in their hands.
Yes, they both use a finger to point at things.
Yeah.
Samuel
Or they both
L.
got black
Jackson
hair.
looks more like Malcolm X, man.
What was that, Corpus?
Samuel L. Jackson looks more like Malcolm X than Obama does.
Yep.
Actually, yeah.
Sam Jackson is Malcolm X's son.
Absolutely, that's where the nut jobs got it wrong, man. We know the facts there.
And the next conspiracy theory started by AB Science.
Yeah. Yeah, but in fairness, I mean, why would anyone deny that? You can kind of go, if Malcolm X was Obama's dad, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, he would have got
Then Obama would just go, yeah, fucking right it was. I mean, talk about
story.
having a cool dad.
Right?
No, he would have done even better on the election. He wouldn't just win.
Yeah.
You know, come to think of it, maybe Malcolm X is my dad. You've all seen what I look like. We're identical.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Punchy. From the forehead up, are we on about? Yeah. Oh, it's definitely not from the waist down. Anyway, question number 9.
More time in the sun than I do.
He missed that one there. Question number 9. Who's familiar with American Pie by Don McLean?
Ish.
And
It's
Cool.
very long.
It is very long. What does it predict, though?
Many things.
From a conspiracy point of view, American Pie by Don McLean predicts what?
So there
That
are
lots of young teens are going to have sex with
There are
apple
What are
pies.
the lyrics?
6 different conspiracy theories. One, sugar.
Well,
It's
while
gonna
you're
be
thinking,
JFK, isn't it?
No,
or
no, no,
something
no,
like
no, no,
that?
no, 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 no. One is about the death of America.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, but that seems to be a pretty strong theme throughout.
Yes, but it's
anyway.
warning against violent uprisings. It predicts satanic. What's the word I'm looking for? It escaped me here. Satanic communists taking over America. There we go.
basically, yeah, satanic communists. We'll come back to that one, Eric. So I want to just finish off what Monkey was saying, because I completely missed him. What were you saying, Monkey?
Yeah, it predicts that there's going to be lots of young teenage boys having sex with warm apple pies.
See, I was gonna say it actually predicts an uprising of half human, half pie that's gonna take over the world, and then they're gonna go back in time for some reason.
Pie face.
Well, I think Monkey Corpse definitely gets half point for that. Obviously, Christ Punchers get the 4 points. But yeah, it's satanic communist takeovers. So some theorists believe that the famous song goes "Bye Bye Miss American Pie" actually predicts the satanic communist takeover of the United States. If you need to, you can read it again, because yes, some people truly believe this statement makes perfect sense. As soon as I read those words, the song American Pie jumped into my head, and it occurred to me what maybe the song was about: the takeover of American by foreign elements. The song actually has many crazy theories surrounding it, such as the song is about the destruction of America, assassination of JFK, and also hints at the death of God, because obviously you can kill a god.
The JFK one was going to be my next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the death of God. I mean,
Yes.
I can think of another work of art which would be it's quite an influential piece that could be construed as the death of God, and this is a trilogy called His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman. Now, why is this talk about the death of God? Because one of the parts of the plot is literally that they are planning to kill God.
I can say
Isn't it?
Does,
My favorite personal piece of artwork that's about the death of God is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Does he live in a pineapple under the sea by any chance?
Yes.
No, that's bullshit. They want you to think that. None of that is true.
But porous and yellow and happy as he.
Yeah.
I don't know the SpongeBob SquarePants song, obviously.
No. You're a man. Why would you know that?
You were just
Because
guessing.
I'm a grown man.
You know
I
what?
can watch it if I want.
You know what? If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
Then hop on the deck and fly like a
look
fish.
at fish.
Jesus Christ.
It's the
I know
devil.
that every one of you is
It's the
too
devil.
old to know this.
I have 2 nieces.
Keep in mind when
Still-
SpongeBob
Yours are
SquarePants,
minus 2
when
points.
SpongeBob SquarePants first came out, I was like 10 or 12 years old. Okay, it's been out for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
fucking
been out for a long time.
Yes, it has, little man.
no. It's not like 20. No. Right.
Let's see.
Why?
www.google.com.
First episode of
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
I personally like the SpongeBob hemp pants saga better, but
Jesus Christ. It was 1999.
Oh, so I was
Jesus
9. I
Christ,
told you so
really?
for a
Yeah,
long
I
time.
was 13. Jesus wept.
In fairness, I was 11 and I was still too old for that shit.
No, you weren't. You're never too old for SpongeBob.
Yeah,
I was 18.
You're old.
I'm so old.
Yeah, there's no answer to that. Yeah, we know you were older, Tatty. Don't worry, but you're Scottish. Your dad's-
Well, Taddy is older than time itself, don't you know?
He's
Yes.
Scottish, that makes it worse.
Yeah, they don't live that long.
Because you got to remember that there's a difference between, normal human years and Scottish years.
Yes.
Do Scottish years go the same, though? Because obviously it's a lot darker up there. Do they have years the same way we do up in Scotland?
Well, no, it's like human years and dog years, right? I mean, they match up exactly up until a certain age, and then Scotch comes in, and then
So,
shit
once
goes
they get to
downhill.
18 once they get to 17, then they start drinking.
Yeah,
Are we
they start
kidding?
drinking and
13.
stabbing each other. It's simple as that. That's Scotland.
7.
All right, 7. Once they start
7.
get to 7, they start drinking.
Yeah.
It's strawberry
So-
colour.
Yeah, so Tatty wasn't actually born when SpongeBob came out, but he is now 47.
Ah, I gotcha.
This is how Scottish years work.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? Because basically in Scotland, you grow up normal until you stab someone, and then
This
You know,
makes complete sense to me.
It should. You know, we're going to have Pip in the. Yeah, I was going to say Pip in the chat any minute is going to say something, and she just put, "Hey, be careful."
What, are you going to stab us?
Oh, I heard a joke today though. Why didn't the Scottish invent the boomerang?
Right.
Because if they miss you with the first knife, they'll just throw another one.
Wow.
I know, yes, but it's fine. We can make these jokes because it's all in fun, and
Yes.
they're too far away to stab us.
In fairness, I mean, you're Welsh.
Just no.
Yeah, I'm Welsh. You live in Wales.
Yeah.
We all love a good sheep every so often.
Well, you know, you do know. I mean, this is part of my channel as an educational channel. You do know that the best way with a sheep is to get them on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, they're back into you then.
Yeah, because they push back.
Wow.
You hear about the Welshman with the sexually transmitted disease?
Nah.
He got some wool stuck in his foreskin. Anyway, last question for the conspiracies. What?
Segue. Gentle
Yeah.
segue.
It was
Beautiful segue there.
right. Fuck's sake. What is the new Coke theory?
New Coke theory.
Punchy.
Yeah, new. Oh, okay. Sorry, Punchy.
Oh,
It was to give Bill Cosby more work.
what? I want your explanation of this because this could get you a point.
Because Bill Cosby was in the commercial for New Coke. He's like,
Oh.
I like old Coke. I just like this one better. And then he's like, you see, jazz is like Jello pudding pop. No, actually, jazz is like New Coke. It'll be around forever.
I thought you were going to make some very politically incorrect joke that would have got you a point, but unfortunately you didn't, so we'll turn it back to AB.
Damn it!
Funny
Maybe-
enough, that is actually a conspiracy theory, though,
What?
about Coke.
Yeah, but it's not the new
Not-
Coke theory. But we're going to
No.
AB though.
No, I was just going to make a joke about cocaine, but I can't
Well, that's
remember
what I
what the
thought
joke
Punchy
was.
going to do, you see. Especially when he said Bill Cosby, I thought, yeah, we're going to get a Coke joke here and putting stuff in people's puddings where he gives them the puddings joke or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Go on, you-
I don't know. I'm trying to apply too much logic to it, so.
Yeah, maybe it's a corpus here. Maybe it's like they change the sewer water for the stuff that turns frogs into gays.
Yes, to make frogs gay because
I just saw it on what was that channel's name? That idiot that got
No.
canned.
Alex Jones.
Okay.
And had one.
well, but there's the
The
thing about that, right?
conspiracy is
Because
that
there
the
Hang on, Elliot. Let them finish their sentence, and I am going to come to you because I think you do know the actual answer, so we'll get that off you.
Probably. But this is about the gay frogs because there is a thing that there are certain frogs that actually have a special croak which says, "I'm a dude, please get off me."
Wow.
Because there are certain species of frogs will have a big shagging frenzy. And basically any frog will just mount any other frog, and they've got a special croak just to say, yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, is
That's
that why you
about-
have
that's-
that same costume, AB?
AB, that is so much like monkeys, you wouldn't believe.
I know, but you're a bit more free and a bit more chilled out than frogs. I mean, frogs are quite homophobic.
Yeah.
Even though they're generally hermaphroditic and stuff like that, they're quite homophobic and quite
Small.
quite bigoted when it comes to the non-traditional sexuality and gender identity and everything. I mean, they're bastards. They're fucking fascists. But
They're really,
So
really,
here's the thing.
they're really
Why-
fucking small as well. Christ, you try and have a go on one. I mean,
Oh God, enough.
Why don't they eat a fork? Then they get bars in front of their anus.
Oh my
For
god!
God's sake.
Can I say the correct answer now?
yeah, you
can't
can say the
better.
correct answer.
Okay. The conspiracy is that Coke intentionally changed their formula because Pepsi was beating them out in sales, with the hopes that the American public would feel violated and demand that they change the formula back, thus increasing sales.
That
Well,
was
actually-
it. Yeah.
That's almost what happened, except Coke didn't predict that. What happened? Well, what the actual story is that Coke, because Pepsi was going to beat them in sales, or they were. It was very close, I forget. So they went to go change their formula a little bit, but they didn't do it intentionally like that. They just did it in hoping people would like it more. But people were so upset over it, and they realized how much they missed Coke. That's why Coke went back to Coke Classic, and that's when Americans lost their shit and bought it like fucking toilet paper that people are buying now. And that's how they got back up in sales, and that's what actually happened. That's not a conspiracy theory. It's just that they thought that Coke knew that. Coke didn't know that. The guy even said we weren't smart or stupid enough to realize that would happen. It just happened.
That's the exact quote I've got. The truth is, we were not that dumb and we're not that smart. So, yeah, the full theory is it claims that the Coca-Cola intentionally changed their changed to an inferior formula with new Coke, with the intent of either driving up demand for the original product or permitting them to reintroduce the original with a new formula using cheaper ingredients and hoping no one would notice. And Coca-Cola's president, Donald Koo, rebutted this charge, saying, the truth is we were not that dumb and we're not that smart. Which,
Yeah.
I think that there's something very profound there when it comes to conspiracy theories, though, isn't there? It's the whole notion of you get this whole new world order stuff and everything, but you just have to realize that people aren't that smart.
That's
Exactly.
the thing, yeah.
And believe me, I work for a soda pop company. I can tell you, they're fucking morons.
Well, to be honest, I mean, you just have to look at a press conference of anyone in charge and you'll realize these guys are fucking idiots.
Oh yeah, well, I'll just say this: with this particular company that I work for, we come out with like 100 new products every year, and we only keep maybe 2 of them. I remember when this one product came out back when I was really young, like as 12, and I didn't work there at the time, but apparently the warehouse had pallets upon pallets upon pallets, and they couldn't give it away because no one liked it, and it flopped so hard. That's happened a couple times.
Yeah.
They really have no idea what they're doing. They're a bunch of morons. That's
Hey,
what it is.
hey, I really need to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
All right. That's all right.
I think we're at the end of the round, aren't we?
We are
We
at the
are.
end of the round.
And
I
I think I just moved this ahead.
Who get that last point?
Hey,
you get the last
turn it.
point, but
She gives the
the
conspiracy theory, and I.
one sec, Punchy. Your team does get the last point, but the scientists and Monkey Corps are bringing in Gay Frogs and Coke. Each get half a point because I thought that was fucking hilarious. We could put everyone on 5 points, which is more amusing. But Punchy, you were saying,
I was gonna say we should get an extra one too because I gave the actual story.
yeah,
that's
but
where you won the
basically
point.
filled in the blanks that Ilya had.
Fine.
Yes, you filled in Ilya's holes. I did get the joke.
Yeah, I don't want to know about him filling Ilya's holes.
Listen, you were too confused about these frogs in your grey suit and going out and wondering why they're ribbing at you funny.
Yeah, I don't even know where he was
I
going
just noticed
with that one. Honestly,
that monkey's corpse got monkey's corpse and
Give him a
I
chance.
are both 1/2 a point. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Tatty.
Yeah, you have to give him a chance. We knew where we were going, but he changes the full points first and then does the half points.
Oh right, technical shit.
Yeah, it's not a like a scrolling just add one press button or whatever. Unfortunately, should look at that. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. But
Right.
yeah, so out of a round with 10 questions, we ended up awarding 15 points. I'm sure that's a fucking conspiracy right there.
no. Well, the
Well,
problem
you
is
wait until we end up with
threes.
33 points.
If we all had
That would've
3
been
points,
better.
that'd be different.
Yeah, that would have been better. All threes. Ooh. Well, technically, there's 3 5s there.
15. What's 15 divided by
Did you-
5?
3.
I'd like to
Yay.
award every team a bonus point.
You want to award every team a bonus point? Go on then. Award every team a bonus
do it. Because that's a great screenshot.
It is actually. Someone better get that screenshot, otherwise I'll have to come back and get it myself later.
Get rid of that leading 0 as well, if you can.
Oh, you're asking now.
We'll screw up the lining.
Oh yeah, get rid of that leading 0. Oh, beautiful.
Will we get an extra, like, in our National Shield checks for these 666s we're chucking out?
Hopefully,
I
yeah.
hope so.
Donald Trump's
people-
supposed to be sending out checks to everyone.
Brilliant.
So he doesn't know what he's sending the checks out to. Someone just gave him a big pile of them and told him to sign them.
Well, it's because I name dropped
Isn't
him
that what they
tonight.
all do?
Basically, yeah.
I name dropped him tonight.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some more beer.
Oh, more beer.
More beer.
While he's sorting beer and Ilya's sorting her beer or whatever she's sorting, the next round is literally a straightforward general knowledge. I'm going to ask some questions. You're going to shout your name out real loudly, and whoever I see first on the name wise is who gets to answer. And to distinguish the name, we're going to be paying very close attention to the actual stream and hoping that works, because it probably won't. Well, we tried Buzzins the first week, and Buzzin was that busy and having that many hissy fits, we decided, no, it's not fucking worth trying. So, yeah, we will have questions when everyone comes back. Or shall we start the questions before everyone comes back? Because that would just really wind them up that they've missed half.
Well, in all fairness, I missed a question. I think it's fair.
Did you know who Malcolm X was in relation to Obama?
No, but I would have made that joke.
And it doesn't matter.
I
Yeah, that is true, actually. You would have made the joke.
Guaranteed I would have made that joke.
It would have worked out as well to make the joke, but then still get the bloody points. You'd be like, yeah, I win. Right.
Right.
There's an AB back. Do we know where Ilya's gone or how long she's going to be?
I think
To the
he's taking a
moon
dump.
and back.
Not beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Where did you say, Punchy?
So he's taking a dump, probably.
Oh, God, we could be dazed. Are you feeling brave enough to start then, Punchy? If I ask questions.
Well, let's
Which
just
round
wait
are
for
these?
Ilya to come back because, you know, you got to have the brains of the team.
That is true.
Well, our team doesn't have either, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, you do. You might do well on these. These are.
Oh no. Yatmonk, he's got the laughs, and I've got like the dead silence.
Oh, it's all right. I'm just reading through these questions and realize I've got words to read that are like, oh, they've got more than one syllable in them. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
what am I
that's
gonna do?
the worst.
I'm back, and it says 666 across the screen. What did I miss?
We figured since we were tied, we would
Conspiracy.
just make it conspiracy and just
Everyone got a bonus point.
yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Right. So we're all good at this one. I read question. You shout out your name. You can even shout out your name before I finish the question if you think you know what I'm going to say. You know, if you've got those psychic powers given to you by the gay frogs who live underground in the giant city but have been smoking all the chemtrails. So
On the
yeah,
Dallas airport, yeah.
in Dallas Airport, yeah.
With the pussy, with the boobies, the bosom.
Did you just say pussy on my stream?
No, I
God,
said
Ilya.
There
God,
you
Jesus.
go.
Ilya, you're always lowering the tone. Jesus fucking Christ. We don't
said
put that fucking language on here.
boobies. I said boobies, the bosom, not the other thing.
I'm sure she said the other thing first.
Yeah, no. She can't resist talking about pussy. I've seen her in a private Discord. I mean, she's fucking filth. She's always
yeah, that's
she's a
fine.
poon hound.
Remember, what's on the shield stays on the shields.
Right. Moving on. Question number one. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Justin, I know the answer to this one. It's what they pay the fucking penguins to do.
Hey, wait, can I ask a question? Wait,
No.
can I ask a question here? Did Barman say this was going to last an hour and a half?
Yes.
Okay, we're an hour in and we're on the second round.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be longer.
No, we'll take it to an hour and a half. At worst, I can nip out the middle questions and jump straight to the to
Just
what's
pick
it
out the
called
questions where you have multisyllabic words and
Just-
you
Oh,
know.
good God.
I
No,
just want
right.
to know if I got the right answer or not.
No.
All right.
Right. Question number 1. What is the national animal of Canada?
Pachi,
Boon.
a beaver.
Yes, which
No,
I
it's
thought,
not, it's a
Jesus
monkey.
Christ, after talking about Ilya and going on about pussies. So yeah, beaver.
Ah, Jesus. I mean, come on. That was just handing them.
Yes, I know, but
Could
we've got
the next question be what is the monkey's favourite drink or something?
No.
At least AB will be in with a chance.
Hey, no. The monkey favorite drink is
Been on the
anything
piss with a
alcoholic.
monkey.
Well, the simple
Oh.
answer to that question would just be alcohol.
Correct,
That's what I
sir.
said. That's what I said before we even said it. I should get that point too.
Oh, right. Question number 2. What is the national animal of Albania?
What?
The brown bear.
It's not a brown bear.
A leopard.
Is it a black bear?
It's not a bear and it's not a leopard
Is
of
it
any
the
colour.
Okay, let's just go for animals. It is.
The golden eagle.
I think Ilya said the golden eagle then. I'm not sure though.
The golden eagle.
She
Scarecrow.
Googled it. She Googled
Scarecrow.
it. Come on, Ellie.
Pardon?
You fucking Googled that.
No,
Why
Pauline.
Google it?
That was me. I had a sore throat.
No, I think he asked this question last week and I remember it. Oh no,
No, that was
No, that was Mexico.
but that was an eagle too.
it was, yes.
To be honest, I mean, national animals, it's either going to be a lion or a fucking eagle.
It's
And if
true.
it's not,
Cat-
it's
cat
a
is breeds of
beaver or a
beaver for some
pussy.
reason.
What's the national
What is
animal
definitely the
of
best?
Scotland?
The national animal of Scotland?
An elk.
Yeah.
A
Wouldn't that be a
bagoon.
tiny goat?
A haggis.
It's going to be a coup.
It's a unicorn. A unicorn.
I reckon it's a haggis. It's the herds of meandering haggis that will go through the glens.
It's a unicorn. A Pegasus. A unicorn. Something. I don't know.
Oh, right. I'm going
unicorn.
to skip a couple of questions because I can.
Okay.
Right. I have a nice, easy question. What bird can swim but cannot fly?
Pachi,
Penguin.
More.
I think I said that in first.
I think AB got there just in front. A penguin. Yes.
Penguin,
Wait,
motherfucker.
did he call in or did he just say penguin? Because I was under the impression we have to call in with our names.
That's what you said.
It's true.
Well, if you clip their wings,
Yeah, we've got to the point now where I've
you can
Well,
clip the
that's
wings
not
of
fair,
seagulls,
though.
and then they can just swim, but they can't fly.
What?
Yeah, man, you can do that to any bird.
Well, yeah, but not all birds can swim.
Well, we're only going to do. That's true. We're only going to do one more of the quick shout-out questions. Then we're going to do the team questions because otherwise we'll never get onto the movie quotes. And I want to do movie quotes. I like doing movie quotes.
Okay.
Who did the last one?
AB got that last one.
Very
AB got
proud
the
of
last
him.
one. Tatty. Oh,
Very
6,
proud
7,
of
8.
him. I'm now taking a dump in my hand.
Oh, well,
No,
monkey.
he's right, getting
Yeah,
ready to show it.
exactly.
Throw it.
I'm so gonna get a rand on my
Monkey.
Do you know
Yes.
that? Do you
Careful.
know that flightless cormorants in the Galapagos can also swim but not fly?
Well,
Ooh.
But if we're talking about birds who
That's
cannot
nice.
who cannot fly,
who
I'm
cannot fly
going to
too.
go for
I know loads of birds that can
I'm sorry,
swim and
that's right.
can't fly.
yeah, Mrs. Science is one.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Right.
Yeah, Miss Moon is one. I mean, you're a bird. You can't fly, can you? But I bet you can swim. Not all birds can fly or swim. Well, no, I don't know any birds that can fly.
Oh, right. Last question on the shouting out ones. I think Monkey will know these because he's probably got them. Which insect cannot fly but can jump higher than 30 centimeters?
A flea.
Ilya. Oh,
See, I yelled my.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
Or is it Nit? No, Nit's
He
can't
said
jump.
at the
Flea's
Ophelia.
beginning. He said at the beginning of the round to call out your name.
He did.
Sorry.
AB Flea.
I
Monkey.
did, but then
Flea.
I also knew Monkey get that one. I am giving leniency.
Yeah, 'cause I
because
eat
we're having
them.
a bit of fun this week. We're having a bit of fun. We're relaxing. We're all drinking. Hopefully.
Okay,
I eat them.
fine.
You see,
You
being a
can't
monkey,
actually
I
hold
pick them
by the
off
rules. I've
my
had
mum, and I chew them.
9 beers.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm only on my first beer still. It's 4 p.m. for me. God, I think I'm dying.
That's fine. It's lockdown time. You can start drinking at 10 in the morning.
It's not lockdown for me. I gotta fucking go to work still.
It's not locked down for me when it comes to working. I still have to
Yeah,
work.
but in fairness, you're in Canada.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one cares.
Right. You drive a truck, so it's fine.
But the important thing is I care.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Good man.
Right. We've now got the team only questions. So I've got a set of questions here for each team. As Ilya's team's in the lead, you get to pick question set 1, question set 2, or question set 3. Which ones do you want?
Hold on, let me consult with my teammate in private.
Yeah. Punchy, pick a number between 1 and 3.
3.
Ah, damn it! I just texted you.
Well, why don't you just say it?
1
I
and
don't
3. 3.
Well,
I texted him
but
2.
unfortunately, Punchy's having number 3 now because he spoke loudest.
2.
Yeah, 2.
You can have 2 afterwards, then, Monkey. How's that? Then that leaves that leaves AB
Ilya,
with
next time
scoring
just
5 out of
yell-
5 on his.
Just yell it out. I don't care. I don't even know what the categories are.
Yeah, no one knows
So
what the
category 1 is
I was-
science, is it?
Trying to be facetious, so come on, whatever.
Yeah. Category 1 is actually the kids' solar system. Category 2 is adults technology. Category 3 is 5 random questions I quickly found online because I needed another round of questions.
In fairness,
This could be good or bad.
In fairness, the solar system, you are aware that I have actively avoided everything.
It's for kids. It's for kids.
Yeah, but still, I shit you not.
Do you know 8 planet? Do you know 1, 2, 3? Do you know 4 different planet names?
Yeah.
You'll probably do fine then. Right, Ilya and Punchy. Here are your questions.
Okay.
Question number 1. How many dots are used in each letter in the Braille system?
What do you mean in each letter? Like how many in total?
Yeah, in each letter. So if you have an A, it has so many dots in it. They've all got the same number of dots, just arranged
6.
differently.
Yeah,
6.
6.
That's right. It's 6.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Which movie won the Oscar for Best Actor, Director, and Cinematographer in a 2016 film? So one film won all 3 categories.
2016.
The Reverend.
Yes. Question number 3. Kiss Me Kate is a musical version of which play by William Shakespeare?
Oh, oh my gosh. It's on the tip of my tongue. Don't. The Taming of the Shrew.
Yes.
Okay.
Bet's cells are found in which part of the body?
Which
What
cell?
cells?
Bet's, B-E-T-Z.
That's
They
Answer.
the skin.
muscles.
but close. No.
Muscles.
It was the brain.
Okay, thank you.
And last one. Who is Reg Dwight better known as?
The name
Red
sounds familiar,
Dwight.
but I have
Reg
no
Dwight.
idea.
Elton John.
Yes, Elton John. So that's 4 out of 5. Yay! Right, we'll turn to AB because he's in the middle for his questions. So you've got
bring a bit.
You've got kids' solar system. So yeah.
Right.
Right. What is the smallest solar system? What is the smallest planet in the solar system?
Mercury.
Question number 2. What is the largest planet in the solar system?
Oh my god.
Jupiter.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Make it all the easy ones. It's
He
not
did.
fair.
Are
Well,
you for fucking real?
Conspiracies.
hey, you picked number 2.
Be easy maths.
Monkey, you had a choice between 1 and 2, and you picked 2, so it's your fault.
In fairness, I feel a little bit overqualified here.
I think we're all fucking overqualified for this, aren't we?
Yeah.
Question
Hello,
number
Neil, listen, that
3.
was 9.
Yeah. Question number 3. What is the hottest planet in the solar system?
The hottest?
Yes.
Well, Mercury. Well, depends on, Mercury.
Venus.
Venus.
Yeah.
Is it- that really depends on
Well, yeah.
many
Sorry.
factors.
It's got more of a greenhouse effect, doesn't it?
Yeah, precisely. I mean, average temperature is higher, but
You still didn't get it right. Moving
Yeah,
along.
you got it wrong. Fuck off. You couldn't even get
Haha,
child
you
astrology right.
you
You're
call
not
yourself a
overqualified. You
scientist?
need to go back to school, Ethan.
Oh, shit.
You-
Question
you-
number 4. Quiet, Puncher. I'll take half a point off you. Question number 4. The moon Titan orbits what planet?
Titan.
Yes.
I know it is. I know it
It's
is.
an easy one.
Oh
Easy.
God!
It's my favorite moon.
Half a point off the Christ
bloody
Punchers for talking during AB's questions.
It's not
And,
Jupiter's moon, so it's got to be Saturn.
Yes, I was just going to press you for an answer then. So that's a point on Saturn for that. And the last one, what is the brightest planet in the night sky?
The brightest planet
Yes.
in the night sky. That's going to be Mars.
Venus, actually, at the moment.
Venus.
Venus.
Yeah.
At the moment, or are we talking...
Well, the question doesn't actually state, and it doesn't even say it in the answer, but normally when Venus is visible, Venus is quite bright.
Yeah,
How
Venus
is
is very, very prominent in the sky.
Yeah.
at the minute.
yeah, I suppose. Yeah, okay.
Venus is the
Yeah,
morning
you
star,
got
right?
3. You got 3. It's all good. You did say at the start you don't like the solar system, so I'll let you off with that. This is going to be the funny one because I think these are probably the hardest questions on here for Monkey Corpse. So I don't think any of them are particularly hard, but right. Are you ready, you two?
Yeah, of course. That's ready.
Yeah, man.
Right. Question number 6. Well, it's not. It's number 1 for you, isn't it? Which multimedia messaging app created by Evan Spiegel, Bobby Murphy, and Reggie Brown has pictures and messages which are only available for a short time before they become inaccessible?
Snapchat.
That's right. Snapchat for 1 point. Question number 7, 6, 2. God take. Oh,
2.
It is 2. It's because the way I've got them all listed and you're the second set. It's number 2, isn't it? Number 6, 7. Anyway, which technology was named after the nickname of a Denmark and Norway 10th century king, Harald Gormundson?
I know this.
Fuck.
Half a point off the scientist for talking.
Is it?
Yeah, you go, man. I'm totally blank on this one.
Fucking hell, I'm just guessing Ericsson.
Take technology you're after, so take a guess at a bit of
Ericsson.
technology.
Ericsson.
No, Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. Oh, of
really?
course. Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is on me, man. You don't suck. I do.
It's not bad. It's not bad. If you didn't know, you didn't know.
I just afraid him throwing shit at me, but
Question number 3. What is Pierre Omdemeyer's biggest claim to fame?
Absolutely fucking no idea.
It's technology based. Just pick something random.
Him.
Wi-Fi, whatever.
Wi-Fi? No, eBay. He
eBay.
was
Oh,
creator of eBay.
oh, really?
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Don't be sorry about anything. Monkey's eating it for the laugh and the beer that he gets afterwards.
Yep.
Right. Or more of a computer one. By which 4-letter acronym do we know the program that the microprocessor uses to get computer systems started when first switched on?
Power
Yeah.
on self-test. Post.
Oh, BIOS.
BIOS. Oh, yeah. Of
Post
course.
is obviously the
It's
test.
the
BIOS
power
is
of
the program.
self-test.
Yeah, I'll give you half a point for that because most people would count them as almost connected into each other, and I'm feeling generous. And it makes with my points nice and close, which is always fun. And the last one, which I think is the easiest one on here, what does the acronym USB stand for?
Universal Serial Bus.
Yes, so you got a point for that. So that will take you to 9.5 points when Tatty gets there.
Rock and roll, man.
Right. And that will lead us into, just enough time for movie quotes. So I went on the Tinterwebs and found the 100 topless movie quotes, ignored 90.
100 topless movie quotes?
Yes, 100 topless movie quotes. I would just happen to be topless when I was doing them. So, I'm still topless now. But it's all good. So I found the 100 top movie quotes and I picked 10 of them. Some films I've seen. I think only actually one on here I haven't seen. Yeah, only one on this list I haven't seen. So that's good. We're going to go through these. This is where I do want you to shout your name because otherwise this is going to get very confusing very quickly. But you know what I'm like. So question number 1. Is everyone ready? That isn't the quote. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Right. Question 1. Carpe diem. Seize the day, boys. Make your lives extraordinary. Yes.
It is Dead Poets Society.
Hey, 1 point. So, Dead Poets Society from 1989.
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Ow.
No, not ow. 2.
My cat, sorry.
Will you stop talking about these pussies? Bloody hell.
Yeah, Jesus, stop talking about pussy.
Beavers, bloody hell. Right, question number 2. If you build it, he will come.
Ilya.
Oh, AB.
Ilya got there just before you, mate.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams, yes, also from 1989. Question number 3. What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Corpus.
Corpus?
Oh, it's that crap.
It's not called crap.
Yeah, it's Pulp Fiction, right?
Oh, unfortunately not.
Ilya.
Yes, the person who keeps making me deafer and deafer.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Don't worry. Go on.
Cool Hand Luke.
Yes. Do you know what year?
1967.
That's the one. Right. Oh, God, this is going to be a quick answer. Number 4. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Really?
Ilya. It's Back to the Future.
It is Back to the Future from 1985.
I should have known that.
Oh, right. Question number 5. It was beauty killed the beast.
Stop. Sorry.
Come on, Monkey. This one's about one of your relatives.
Ilya.
Oh, go on, Ilya. Just.
King Kong.
It was, yes, King Kong, and particularly from the 1933 version I have written down.
I didn't know that until you said it was a relative of monkeys.
See, monkey to jump straight in, you see.
Yeah, but how could I watch that film? That's so upsetting for me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, when he falls off that building, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, but you make
fucking horrible, evil human beings. You lot, you really are.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Right. Question number 6. This is going to be a quick one as well. Here's Johnny.
AB.
Oh, I'm just looking at the chat.
Oh, come on. I know this one. Monkey.
Still, it's The Shining. I said Punchy first.
I think
I said AB first. It was The fucking Shining.
No, I said it first. I said Punchy. Are you kidding? I said Punchy. It's still. I said it first.
I was watching the. I keep watching the subtitles at the bottom because they're very handy for that. I think you were so close to that. I'm going to give you a point each on that.
Okay, I'll take it.
So a point for the scientist, Tatty, and a point for Punchy. Right. Question number 7. One of my favoritist films in the entire world. Inconceivable.
Ilya. Spaceballs.
No.
I mean, Princess Passion.
No. No, you've had your go.
Yeah, it was Princess Bride.
Yeah, we'll give that to AB Science.
How do you mix the Princess Bride and Spaceballs?
Yeah.
I knew it was Princess Bride. I could even see it in my head, like the scene and everything.
In fairness, it is
And
just a
then
word.
Spaceballs. What do you have on your mind, Ilya?
Well, she's got
Well,
balls
so
and
far,
pussy on the
balls and
mind,
pussy, yeah.
clearly.
And a dark helmet.
Oh dear. Yeah, so that was The Princess Bride from 1987. I forgot to mention The Shining was 1980 because everyone needs to know these little tidbits of information. Question number 8. You had me at hello.
Oh, AB.
Ilya.
AB got there first.
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire, yes, from 1996.
Yeah.
I know. I should have known that because of Austin Powers.
You should have. Question number 9. Just keep swimming.
Ilya.
Oh, God, yeah.
Finding Nemo.
Yes, Finding Nemo from 2003. Oh, gutted.
I was
'cause
hesitating because I couldn't remember the name of the fucking movie.
Oh, you should just shout your name and give yourself
Yeah,
that
I've
extra.
been seeing that movie in such a long time either.
Right. Unfortunately, that will make it as... Oh, yeah, you won't catch up now. But last question.
You're roboting. You're roboting.
Once
Robot,
when you
robot,
realise
robot.
Hey, you're roboting. Start over.
I've stopped and I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good
You
now.
good? Yeah, right. Question number 10. When you realise you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
When Harry Met Sally.
Yes, it was When Harry Met Sally from
Oh.
1989. Awesome film. I did think about the other quote from that film, which would be, I'll have what she's having. But, yeah. And, yeah, that brings it to a very close 9 points for Monkey Corpse. That's not a bad score. 15 points for The Scientist. 17.5 points for the Christ Punchers. But there were 2 of you, so do we get to halve that score?
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah. I'm sorry, it was just me. It was just me.
Yeah, and in
It
all
was
fairness,
just
I
me
expected
and
you.
10
It's just you and
pints
you.
of beer.
But guess what?
Well-
I expected you to win, and you didn't. So you disappointed me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you
He
see,
did
I won.
very well there on his top, though, let's be fair.
So what would be a good head-to-head? Me and Andy?
there's not even
I
reacting
might
to
see
this
you and
movie.
Punchy, that'd be funny.
I mean, I got
Me and
88
Punchy?
faster than me. That's good.
But no, that was a good laugh that tonight. Has
I'm
everyone
just
enjoyed
here.
themselves? That's the main thing.
I'm just here for the
Been
balls and the
awesome.
pussy.
I've even managed to cook my
Hey.
dinner in the process.
Yay. So everyone's had fun. Ilya's just been here for the beaver. No, that's not what she said. Oh, God damn
No,
it.
she's always
My
here
brain.
for the beaver. She loves the beaver.
We'll have to get Brainy Beaver on one day. He has to defend his title of having brainy.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Next week, if Punchy does have to work late,
Oh, dear.
AB, will you be on my team?
Yes.
I'll be on your team because I just won by 30 points.
Oh! Yeah, he got his points double because he's on his own. Apparently, Tattoo's feeling generous.
Daddy.
Oh,
There's
dear,
no
it's all
favoritism
fun.
here whatsoever. There's no
no actual
cronyism.
prize. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
No,
Well, I
Ilya
forget-
won.
But thank you very much. Right, we've got where the hell am I? We've got the Shills on later this evening in 2 hours from now
Yeah.
over on the EIEIO network. Is it 2.5? Is it 1 in the morning for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck my life.
it's
Yeah.
too late for us, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
I will never ever get past that now. It is. I
No.
wouldn't- well, I might.
do
I've
it.
done it once or twice recently because it's lockdown. I've got nothing else to do. But yeah, as for the EIEIO network, I'm surprised when we all knocked about the name for the EIE network that none of us thought of the EIEIO network, because that's become a running joke on the poker show and this show at the moment.
How did none of you think
Yeah,
about
but
that?
in
Honestly.
fairness, I mean, there's a System of a Down track, and it's one of the big lines in one of the new Chili Peppers albums.
I
Yeah.
know. But it's always going to be Old MacDonald had a farm, EIEIO.
Yeah.
I thought it was E-I-E-I, no.
That's not bad.
No.
My life. Oh dear. Yeah, Amy's just confirmed 2.5 hours. Oh, fuck my life. Right. Has anyone got any information, any news, anything they want to shell out before we close down for the night on this quiz night?
Nah, man. Just thanks for having me a fucking monkey in your pub again. I know I keep I keep ruining the pool table, but I can't help it. Sorry.
It's all right. No one else is
keep
coming to
shitting
play.
on it.
I really
But-
enjoyed today. I'm so glad Monkey and AB were able to join. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a hoot.
It's been an honor.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Monkey, right? Even when you're playing pool, he just keeps shitting all over it.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah,
in
man.
fairness, that is better.
Corpus, did you just say you've been catching his monkey shit?
Yes, of course. You
I
don't
hope
know how
you're
far
wearing
you can throw that shit.
I can throw it far and with surprising accuracy.
Oh dear.
That's a
Well,
little scary.
hopefully Pip and Punch will be back on next week. We do need another
Pip?
team.
Pip?
Oh, for God's sake. It's because I'm looking. I was about to read out Pip on chat. Right. Hopefully Punchy and fucking Ilya will be on again next week.
There you go.
We do need a team to play against them. If you want to come on, even if you can't find a teammate, I'm sure Monkey will help fill in for them. Come
Yeah.
play games. It's all fun. It's all a laugh. There'll be more videos coming out this week over the EIEO network. Don't forget to check out all the other shills. Links in the descriptions down below, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, check us all out. Give us all a like. Give us all a sub. Don't forget to share all that shit. And I think that's it. If no one else has got anything else they want to say apart from no.
No.
Love it. Love it. Right. Thank you very much. And good night, everybody.
Catch
We'll
you
see you
on
next.
the flip side.
Woo!